maybe even bigger, okay, would work. But it can't work here. We got to do it right here as a small business. Anyway, I'll be glad to help somebody do it. I'm too damn old to work anymore, but I'll be glad to help people do it.
Thank you, Wes.
By the way, my birthday is going to be in another week, and I'll be 78. So I'm
All right.
I can still do a lot of things, but I can't take the pressure anymore.
Happy birthday.
Hold on. One, thank you for the comments. And two, I think as a board, we're trying to do the right things. We might not know all the right things, and and I know there seems to be a lot of tension in this room every month, and I'm going to be very rude and disrespectful. I think people take their ugly pills before they come to this meeting, because my goal from the onset of being involved in this board was to improve public perception. I stated that over and over again because the district had such a bad reputation. I want us to get better. I know there's a lot of steps to take. I don't care what others think, what your relationships have been, but Pete, from my perspective, has done a good job for this district because he's gone out and made things happen that never happened before. And whether you like it or not, I don't really care because we're moving forward. At the beginning of last year, we were cut off from the lake water. Fact known. If we wouldn't have done what we did, this community wouldn't have had water unless we trucked it in. So, you know, we can all throw rocks and stones, but if we all get together, instead of making all the negative implications and impacts and stuff, and try to go to the positive side, maybe we can move the bar. And that's what I tried to do. And I really appreciate and respect what you said, so thank you very much.
Thank you. That's the same thing as I was.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So I think we kind of hit that one. Any other thing? If not, we'll move on to the last item on the agenda.
Well, we haven't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're moving now.
Okay. I'll go with you, Mr. Emery.
I assume that this is to be an evaluation of your performance as a general manager. Is that what we're talking about here? Correct?
Just, it's a direction check. It's a specific measurable things that I work on a daily basis, and throwing that out there. In reality, these are best put out there and then added to by the board if there's consensus on things to add or deleted, or just making sure that what I'm working on is in concert with what you want.
All I was going to say is I guess I'm old-fashioned, used to the old days, and even the way I was evaluated, where you went in and we've had it even here where we sat down with our manager, and I don't know if we're allowed to do that anymore in closed session or not, and tell them what we thought in a closed session of how we really felt about things going on. I keep looking forward to that day since you've been here. Because we haven't done it yet.
We did it, you were there.
In a closed session with him?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't remember that. Was it called an evaluation?
You took your sleeping
on
pills
the
that
agenda?
He's older than I am.
Do you remember that?
You sat right next to me.
Is that right? Am I missing?
It's called a senior moment.
Well, having evaluations.
I don't remember.
We only had one at the time I've been here. I'm talking about back in 2007. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I don't either.
This is not an evaluation.
I know.
But it can be, these items can be used as a portion of a performance evaluation.
Yeah.
These are not necessary to have a performance evaluation. These are just...
Well, I just say, I'm going to do this, right?
Right.
And then we sit down and say, we said you're going to do that on that date, and you didn't do it. Why? That's what I look at. But I don't think we've done one of those without contract for a year that I'm aware of. So maybe, I guess I'm wrong. Maybe I was lost over.
Mr. Russ.
You know, I thought I had something off for the board and came to start coming to meetings in the heart of the ground. I thought I might have had something to offer. And, you know, that period may have ended yesterday. Sometime, certainly in the last week, that drought emergency is gone. and things have changed. And, but we are still fighting the fires that were started back in the drought and caused by the drought. You know, having water. And so doing all this stuff for grants and wells, and if we've just been having, by the very nature of the thing, been firefighters running around frantically. So we hire a new guy, and they say, well, what training has he got? And I said, well, he's had a shovel. That was last month. Well, I don't think that's over with. So between wells and filters and just trying to get stuff done with such a lean operation, I'm astounded at what we have got done. So I really don't want to go to what we haven't got done, because that's just not fair with as little resources as is available. Now, I understand what they're saying is we can't think like a big business, and we really can't, because we just don't have those resources, and it's, we'd be wasting our money if we tried to act like a big business. So I just see, yes, in the very near future, we really need to be looking at a lot of systems, and yes, we can get a preventive maintenance program going, and yes, we can start servicing fire hydrants, and maybe we can fix a few service lines. But the bottom line is there hasn't been anything to spare, and certainly no energy by anybody. And so I don't demand a whole lot right at this point, because we're still fighting that fire. I see the end of it. It's starting to make white smoke, and yes, it's going to be over soon. And then we can move on. But I'm happy with what we've got accomplished in the time that I've been coming to board meetings and been on the board. I have no issues with that. I just think, yes, I want to go here, but it's going to take some time. I live in a real world. That's all I have.
I guess I would just like to not see anything more on wells after June, maybe, I guess I should say. And then the other thing is training a technician. That's something I've been asking for a while, is that we just got to get more people up to a higher level. I don't know how you do that. I do like this list. If you can complete those all on those dates, that'd be great. That's all I have to say.
Jim?
Well, I looked through the material here, and I think we've set a good direction. But when I look at the strategic plan, which was one of the initial things that I was kind of involved with, I'm looking at the documentation here, and it's a little hard to swallow, because I don't know if my numbers are skewed or not, but I see things that say it's in progress, on track, and the completion date was December of 16. So I don't know if this has just been neglected. Page 42. I'm sorry. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items that are past their completion dates. It says they're on the agenda, can be put on the August agenda. This data just makes a reflection that the things are not getting accomplished that we said we want accomplished. It could be an oversight. This could be the wrong document. I don't know. That we said we want accomplished. It could be an oversight. This could be the wrong document. I don't know. But based on the information I have, that's what I see. And that's really the only note I have. And I think overall, part of the problem, one of the problems you identified, and this is Wes made a comment concerning an off-site manager. I tried that when I was in the military. I tried to sit in an office and not see my people. And I found it very difficult. Now, there are people who can strike that balance. Very well people are those people. But personally, how do I want to say this? See, he's got me on. Personally, how do I want to say this? See, he's got me on film.
Oh, here, I'll turn it off.
Just say it.
Just turn it off.
Nervous. No, I'm losing my train of thought. But offsite management can be a challenge. Do I know the fix for that? No. I hit two things there. I've totally lost my train of thought, so I'm going to let it lie right where it's sit right there because I've lost my train of thought.
And you're not even a
Gray hair
senior.
shows up.
I'm sorry?
And you're not even a senior.
I know. I got
Well, you know what you're
I'm
saying.
sorry.
What you're saying though is absolutely correct, because when all this started a while back, you talked about the website, how in the communication with the customers and get them involved. Have any of you looked at your website homepage under notices? 8 out of 8 links don't work, and they're simple fixes. All you have to do is put the documents in there, but you refuse to do it. So how can you sit here and scratch your head and say, gee, we don't know what else we can do? You're not even doing what you're advertising you're doing. And I'm not saying you individually. I think there's a reason for that.
So to summarize, if we could get an updated version of this would give me a better picture. Because right now, it's not a very positive light. Specifically looking at the strategic plan,
Yeah.
and I'm quite certain that there needs to be some updates made to the data that you presented.
Looking at this, it says, I'm going to read the motion, and I'm going to see if we can do this. I'm not sure. It says, review, amend, and approve the management objectives. You know, when we put these objectives together initially, we were in a team meeting or a board meeting. So I know that with everything that's going on, my suggestion is to ask for a committee to go and review these, because that would be the best way versus us having another special meeting to, do it. I'll go two ways. Do you want to do it under a special meeting like we had before, or would you like to see if we could get a committee to go back and review it and come back and present to the board?